Hello and welcome to another English lesson. In today's video, we're going to learn how to use had done correctly in English. The had done form, or past perfect, is one of the least used tenses in English. We only really use it in the following situations. The first one, when it's important to say which event happened first in the past. When we say something and we have multiple events happening in the past, and we want to emphasize which event happened first. Second, in reported speech. Third, to show regret about the past. And the fourth one is in conditional if sentences. Normally, when we say what happened in the past in English, we use the simple past or past continuous form. For example, he got up early to go to the beach. He spent all day there and went home as it was getting dark. We know which order things happened in, so we don't need the past perfect tense. Sometimes we need to explain which events happened before other ones, especially if we jump around in our story, to sort of say. When we need to show that one thing happened before another, we can use the past perfect form. For example, I was hungry, as I hadn't eaten all day. Being hungry happened after not eating all day. I was hungry, as I hadn't eaten all day. Compare these two sentences. When he got to the airport, the plane took off. So the plane took off after he arrived at the airport. Now we look at the second sentence. When he got to the airport, the plane had taken off. So the plane took off before he arrived at the airport. Reported speech in English. I didn't see her, he said. Because his words are in the past, when we report them, we need to go one tense back and use the past perfect. And say, he told me he hadn't seen her. He told me he hadn't seen her. So we went one tense back. I didn't see her, he said. He told me he hadn't seen her. This is also the case if the words are in the present perfect. For example, I have never been to Scotland. She said that she had never been to Scotland. So we have I have never been to Scotland. She said that she had never been to Scotland. So we went one tense back to report the speech. To show regret. I wish I hadn't gone to the party, but I went. If only she hadn't bought the car. If only she hadn't bought the car, but she did. Let's move on to conditional sentences. This is when we speculate about past events. If I had worked harder, I would have passed the exam. But I didn't work harder, so I failed. If I had worked harder, I would have passed the exam. Or, if you had told me, I could have helped. If you had told me, I could have helped, but you didn't tell me, so I couldn't help. If they had left earlier, they might have caught the plane, but they didn't leave earlier, so they didn't get the plane. They didn't caught the plane. This was today's lesson. I hope everyone likes it and enjoyed it. If so, see you next time. Goodbye.